Yo, I am FattMann, and this is the Chopper Power. We in the building, motherfucker, with Rasheen Miller. Line it up, official page.
Yes, sir.
Bro, thank you for coming again, man.
Of course, I told you anytime.
Hey, you know you my first repeat person out of interview, man. You the first one, man. This man, I tell you, man, you got a lot going on, bro.
Yeah.
You got a lot going on, man. I want the people to know, man, exactly the details on what you got going on, man, because a lot of young cats that might be into the football thing and the training thing, they need to hear this stuff, man.
Yeah. Well, you know, last time I was on here, you know, I was just more focusing on line it up. You know, I was a player. You know, I am a player. But I was more focusing on lining up the business, you know. So after my playing career, I could have something to move on with. But you know, now that I got my business back on, or not back on track, I got my business on track. You know, it's fluidly moving. You know, I started focusing on my playing career a little bit harder. So yeah, I mean, hey, first I started off, I got in contact with the XFL. You know, they was interested in me. The league was teetering on the verge of playing and not playing. And that league you just spoke about, what did it say? The SFL? XFL, yes.
XFL. And where that league located at?
It's all over. I mean, they got a team in Tampa. That was the team I was going to, the Vipers. So I went out there. I went a couple of days at practice or whatever. I played a couple of days in practice. I did my thing. But I just didn't feel enough. I didn't feel like I was 100% yet, so, you know, I had to get back right, you know. I had got back right, but by the time I got back right, you know, now they're on the verge of not knowing if they're going to have the season or not. The season's supposed to be happening.
What, because of the COVID shit or what?
Yeah, I don't know. It's more because of the COVID and also because Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, he actually bought the league.
Really?
Yeah, he bought the league. So I think he's trying to more so plan for not this year, but next year, because he just bought it.
How many teams in that league?
10.
10 teams in the league. How long the season run in that league?
10 weeks.
10 week season.
Yeah, 10 week season. Yeah, 10 weeks.
Wow. So Rock just recently bought the
Rock. Yeah, he just bought the league. And, so I know. I mean, the league is gonna happen. It's just not for sure if it's gonna happen this year because they actually got a couple of scheduled games with overseas games, so like CFL, so it's a merger between the CFL and the XFL. They're gonna play each other. They just got that solidified where they're gonna be able to do that. So I know that league is gonna happen, but while I'm sitting here waiting for that to happen, you know, I done, you know.
Let me ask you real quick, Rasheen. The league there, the XFL league you was talking about, is that something like the D League basketball where people cherry pick them and take them to the regular league?
That's what it's supposed to be. I mean, as football hasn't had the success of a D League yet, as far as like basketball. Basketball D League is the best of the best.
No doubt.
I mean, the NBA is the best of the best D League. Football haven't had that. They tried the CFL, but the thing about the CFL is those are Canadian football players. They can only have about 12 American players on their roster. So I mean, as far as you got to become a citizen over there, you got to do a lot of things in the CFL. Where in the D League of the NBA, you're in the city of a real NBA team. You know, like you actually sign with a team just on their D League team.
Gotcha.
So that the XFL is supposed to be like that. But then again, it's also like an NFL competition. And
what position they got you at right now, Rasheen?
Receiver,
Receiver?
Wide receiver.
Wow.
Yeah. It's always been I mean, a lot of people tried to move me in the slot.
Right.
But now, you know.
Man, I was looking at some of your stuff today, man, and man, you a hell of a route runner, bro.
That's my goal.
You a hell of a route runner, man.
That's
so
my goal.
That was one of my questions today, man. What do you which one would you say go with? Being an awesome route runner or speed?
Me personally, I think route running is more important than being
fast.
Yeah, because it depends on how you feel. it depends on how you feel like your career how far you want to take your career. See me, I think I'll be able to still play when I'm 35 because I'm not that fast, and I admit everybody knows. I mean, I have many friends that know I'm not that fast, and I don't consider myself that fast. But one thing I do know is the fastest corner can't stop me. So when I get a little older, I'm not going to be that fast when I get older.
Gotcha.
And this fastest corner still won't be able to
Right.
stop me. As far as speed, the speed decreases. When you get
over time.
Over time. It decreases. And, hey, when you get 40, when you get 30... in them 30s, and you're not running.
I'm telling you, I'm here to tell you, my shoulder got short. I'm good for 40, now I might 25. Call it what it is, bro.
I feel you.
But it happens though.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game. I mean, like I said, it all depends on which one you want to do. Some people don't feel like, hey, the longevity of the career is not important to some people. They want to feel like when I'm in my prime, I'm gonna take the league by storm, and when I'm not in my prime, I'm done.
Right.
You know, some people would say, when I'm in my prime, I may not take over.
Right.
But one thing about it, I'm gonna be consistent. You're not gonna be able to,
Right.
I'll be there. You know, I'll be able to do this for the long term.
And a lead or two at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you get less snaps or whatever the case may be.
And that's the whole thing about it. So I mean, for me, I think Rodney.
No doubt.
And that's
see,
why
Rice played? He was like 40 or something.
Yeah, Jerry Rice played till he was 37.
37.
Yeah,
I know it was close up there. But that's training and.
I mean, hey, and that's a great age to get to when you play a receiver.
No doubt.
I mean, that's hard.
No doubt.
It's hard.
No doubt.
Calvin Johnson, even though he could have continued to play, you know, he cut his career short at 29.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And a lot of and it's not a knockoff to, you know, how good you are. It's just some people knew how to do it at a
when to cut it off. When to cut it off. I get it, bro. I get it, bro. And then money management too.
Yeah.
Very important.
Very important,
man.
Very important.
I read a story recently on Bo Jackson, how he got these banks and things like that. Now he own banks, man.
Yeah.
And he left very early in his career.
But see, that's the one thing about Bo, he had to, because it's like
the hip injury.
Yeah, hip injury. You know, he knew he wasn't eventually. There was no coming back.
No doubt about it. Exactly.
Exactly.
Understandable though, man.
He did great investments.
Man, I want to go on. I got a few questions for you.
What's
bro.
up? Talk to me.
Did anybody win that $5,000 jackpot, man? You had put on that, man?
Nah, man. Nobody seemed to want to. I mean, I had two challengers. The first one actually gave me a scare. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
No, man.
Yeah, the first one gave me a scare.
How young was he?
Nah, he wasn't young.
He wasn't young?
He's around my age.
Okay.
Yeah, we went at it. He gave me a scare, but
how many snaps?
We went all the way to the end. We went to 11.
To 11?
We went all the way to 11.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so it went to the wire.
Okay.
Yeah, it went down to the wire.
Beautiful thing, man.
And then another one, my little homie, he begged me for the shot. And it's crazy because I train him.
Okay.
He play corner.
Okay.
And we work out all the time.
Younger guy?
Yeah, he's in high school.
Okay.
He's sophomore or junior high school.
Okay.
We work out together and
so he know he done studied you.
Exactly. So it's kind of like it was.
Exactly.
So I was like, I don't know about this one because but he gave me a little scare too. But he didn't take it to 11. We took it to I beat him in like 9.
Beat him in 9.
Yeah, I beat him in 9. But it was good because he actually gave me pressure for his age. He's a young boy. So.
Hey, of course.
And I had to bring out. I brought out the bag on him. You know what I'm saying? I had to bring out. I had to go in my bag. All the tricks. All the vet tricks.
Yeah. You're dealing with age. You got to do that. You're dealing with age, dog. You got to do that.
I never let a young
punch him in the stomach, dog. They ain't expecting that. Hit him in the stomach, dog. You know what I mean? Really blocking their head, dog. Hit him in the stomach. You know what I mean?
You're right.
That's how that goes, boy. Hey, let me ask you, you still doing business with Nike?
Yeah. Actually, got even bigger.
Okay.
To the point where I think last time I was here, I was telling you.
You did. That's
Well, now, it got even bigger now to the point where I'm a little bit more solidified.
Okay.
A little bit more synced in.
Okay.
At first, I was it got kind of hard because it's one of them things that you got to constantly do.
Okay.
And a lot of people may think it's like it's glamour, but it's very hard as far as the content that you put up. I was just explaining this to one of my friends the other day, to the point where you get this stuff and it's like, all right, cool. You know, it's easy to make a post. You know, I grab my phone, bam, tag Nike, is cool.
Right.
But after a while, that post gets a little played out.
Yeah.
It gets played out, and they don't want to see that. What they want to see is that you're vital. So you're something
important to the brand.
Like anybody can do that.
No
Anybody.
doubt.
So
no doubt.
they got to become creative.
Definitely.
Yeah, I had to become more, and that's like that was another part of the business side of Line It Up.
Mm-hmm.
It was so many things that I was juggling. I'm still, like I said, I actually turned over the business side of Line Up to one of my other friends as well. So he's actually running that for me right now.
What's his gentleman's name?
Dondi.
Oh, Dondi.
Sports.
Okay.
So
I know Dondi been on the show, ain't he?
Yeah. Nah, I don't know if he's been on the show.
I thought he'd been on the show. I could be wrong. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Yeah, all right. But yeah, so I actually turned the business side of Line It Up to him for a while.
Okay.
Because, like I said, with my playing career,
okay,
and even to the point with Nike, I gotta do a little bit more
hands-on.
Yeah, I gotta be a little bit more creative.
No doubt about it. No doubt. That's important, bro.
Yeah.
Reinventing, man.
Yeah.
Coming up with something.
Yeah. It's hard. It's hard.
It is,
man. A lot of people
man.
think it's easy. Oh, I can do. No, it's like.
I found that I get creative in the middle of the night. Because I work nights.
Yeah.
Shit just come in my head.
Yeah. But see, the problem about it, I do the same. I stay up. I be up all night, and I'm just watching videos.
Yeah.
Or I watch these things that I can, like, okay, maybe I can take this and I can use a little bit of that.
Yeah,
and make a video out of it.
No doubt.
But then the problem is when you get to the point where you got to act on it. You got to act on it. And if you don't act on it, it goes away. Because the problem is, after a while, you come up with a new idea.
No doubt.
You come up with these new ideas. So you got to act on them. So I'm catching myself just up at night doing the same thing, coming up with ideas.
That's the best time for me.
Down. Yeah, that is
the best time, dog.
Yeah.
Things come with things slow down.
Yeah.
Ain't too many moving components, man. It's just you in that the element of the the universe at that moment.
But you know the funny part about it is also at night is when I think about it, I want to do it right then and there. I want to do it. I want to get up and do it, even though it's night, it might be 3 o'clock in the morning. I want to do it. I wish I could just get up and be like, oh, let's go shoot. You know what I'm saying? Or let's go take these pictures. Or I got, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, that would be one of the things that even when you think of the idea and you actually plan it out, and
put it on paper.
Put it on paper.
Put it on paper.
Sir.
Make it plain.
Yeah.
Make it plain and be visual. You can create that at a good daylight. You know what I'm saying? Good, very important, bro.
Very important.
Bro, very important, man. Man, let me ask you. What's your foundation? What we call it? Your company?
Yeah.
You doing any work with the cities and the counties as far as when you get the boys out to do the training and things of that nature?
I actually volunteer at a place right now.
Okay.
It's not so much more for Line It Up, but I will incorporate Line It Up with it.
Okay.
I'm not really sure if I can say the name on the video, so I'm
I got you.
Yeah, I'm gonna just keep the name out.
I got you.
I actually volunteer with them.
Okay.
They're in Miami Gardens.
Okay.
And hopefully, I'm working towards my way of there's a lot of young men there and a lot of young women there as well. So I mean, hopefully, I can work my way into getting something going with that.
Okay.
But as of right now, no. I'm partnering up with them, but not so much as far as my business, just so much as far as my face. You know who I am, and hey, I got free time. I don't do it. Either I'm at home, I'm chilling with my dog, I'm playing the game. I have so much free time that why not give my time to somebody that needs it,
I get it, dog. I get it. I want to ask you, like you were just speaking just now about you getting back on the practice squad.
Yeah.
How did that go, man? How do you get the opportunity to actually go out there and be on the practice squad for an NFL team?
So first off, like I said, I was with the XFL. I was doing my thing with the XFL. When not knowing if the league was gonna happen, I met a lot of people. Like I said, I went up there to Tampa.
Okay.
I met a lot of people in Tampa.
Okay.
And told me how it go. I never been in that environment.
Okay.
Throughout my whole playing career, I've never been in an environment where I could actually get the opportunity to
sit with certain people.
Yeah. So,
I get it.
So yeah, at that point I just started, doing my research, talking to coaches, and a lot of the coaches the thing about a lot of things that people don't know, the XFL has a lot of former NFL players, not former NFL players, but a lot of former NFL coaches.
I got you.
Or a lot of coaches that know a lot of NFL coaches.
Got you.
I actually sat with Brian Leftwich, who's the coach, who's the offensive coordinator for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Basically, he told me how to do my thing, like what I'm supposed to do, how do I get on these practice squad, So basically, I just started, sending my emails, telling them, hey, I actually approached it like I was a player in the XFL, even though I haven't played a down yet in the XFL. I actually approached it as I was a player in the XFL, not knowing if the XFL was going to happen, and I wanted to get on the team. So basically, I went up to Indianapolis, did my thing in Indy. I didn't get signed immediately. Took about maybe 2 weeks.
Was it a will call situation where you go train with them and then they'll say they'll call you?
Basically. And every time you get one of those, you think, okay, they're not gonna call me.
They ain't like me.
Because if you know how it is, when you get the job, the job won't say, oh yeah, you hired immediately. Come on, you want to start right now? If they want you, they give you a badge and they keep, you know what I'm saying? So you got one of them things where you're like, okay, fine.
You felt like you had fucked up on the tribe?
Nah, I think I did great. I mean, I got back in shape. I did my thing on getting back in shape. I put on a lot more weight.
So you had some real corners from the NFL covering you at that point?
No. And now, listen.
You wanted that?
I wanted that.
I already know you wanted that.
You know that's where I stand out at. I wanted that. I actually wanted to bring that element in there. And if I would have brought that element in there, that would have been one of them situations. They would have told me,
sign me up
right now.
Yeah, sign him up.
But they didn't give me that aspect. They actually went more to the technical aspect, and that's probably that's probably one of the strongest parts of my game, is because I'm very technical sound. Everything I do is because I work so hard by myself, like in my yard. I work on 3 steps, 4 steps, slight steps, how I want to do this, how I want to do that, and that's a lot of things that a lot of people don't know, that they're watching that.
No doubt.
They don't want to see you come out of a break in 5 steps. They want to see you be able to come out of that bitch in 3 and no more higher than 4. If you're doing 5 and 6 and 7, you ain't ready. Go sit your ass down and get better at that. So you know what I'm saying? So that was one of the things that they went to the technical side, and I was prepared for that. I was really prepared for that. And so like I said, they didn't call me immediately. It took about 2 weeks. And 2 weeks, they asked me, hey, could you, would I be willing to fly back? And I was like, right now. So, I flew back up there last month. Was up there for 3 days. Really more so a part of the training camp.
I got you. Showing what's going on.
Yeah, just showing me how things are going.
You was able to see the actual players out there practicing at that moment?
Yeah. I was actually with
shake some hands?
T.Y. Hilton and all these boys. Like, I was like really with them. Like,
they knew guys like yourself, Rasheen, come around. They knew guys like yourself get brought in to actually put them.
I never had that conversation with anyone. I wanted to see if, like, hey, is this real? Like, just be real with me. Is this real?
Gotcha.
I never had that conversation with any of them, but I did have a conversation with one of the guys that he was trying to walk on. He was a linebacker. I don't want to say his name as well.
That's okay.
Yeah. I was with a linebacker, and he was telling me how he was at Arizona and how he was at, I think he said Jacksonville. So basically what he told me was this was the opening. This was the door.
That's where you come in at.
Yeah. So as long as this door has opened for you, you kind of like solidified yourself.
No doubt.
Not so much as a player, but to be able to be ready.
You entity, man.
Yeah.
Move forward, brother.
I mean, at that point, today or tomorrow, they could say, hey, you know what? We got too many. Our receivers are not getting hurt. They seem the other receivers seem healthy. We're just gonna drop you off our practice squad because we may need to pick up a linebacker. And
do they contract you when they bring you in as one of these guys? Do you contract?
Kind of like on a weekly basis.
I got you.
Your contract for a weekly basis.
I got you. I got you.
On Tuesday, you'll know if you continue to.
How's the pay, man? Are you willing to talk about that or no? It's okay.
I mean, I don't really care about. I mean, the money is not. Put it like this: it's not more than what I would make if I was out here running my business.
I got you.
But I mean, it's
opportunity.
It's an opportunity, and on top of that, I'm doing what
something that you love and you passionate
about.
Exactly.
And
you can't put a price on that.
I'm glad you said that.
You can't, bro.
Yeah, so
you can't, bro.
That's the biggest part about it. I mean, for me, it's not.
And for you to say that right now, right? To piggyback on what you're talking about, Rasheen. I was always willing. I was almost willing to take a pay cut at my job. I was going to take maybe a $10 or $12 pay cut because I want to go do this. Because I always wanted to do that. Another particular job.
Yeah.
So when you say that right now, what you will be making more on your business side versus that.
Yeah.
Just because you're passionate about it.
Exactly. So I mean, what
it makes sense, brother.
It don't really. The money is really. It's important, but it's not so much as important. It outweighs the bad and the good.
Exactly, brother. I'm with you on that, dog. I'm with you on that, man. Man, hey, I know we talked about this on your first time you visited us, right? With your organization, is it free for the kids to train?
All day.
All day.
All day, every day.
How they can find you?
They can find me on Instagram. More personally, if you want to work with me,
okay,
and I say this a lot of times, if you want to work with me, when I work, find me on my page. Find me on callhim_raw.
Okay. Say it again one more time for they can hear you.
Callhim_raw.
Callhim_raw.
But also you can find me on Line Up official page as well. I mean, either or.
Okay.
It's gonna work, like I said. But if you want to work during the time that I'm working, that I'm grinding, and that's the reason why it's free for the kids to work with me, or for anybody, not more so anybody, but for the people that want to become great. That's why it's free, because we're working together.
I got
you helping me get better, I'm helping you get better.
No doubt.
It's not like when we working, I don't got on my cleats.
Right.
I got on my cleats. I'm out there doing the same thing I'm telling you to do, because everything I'm telling you to do is something that I need to work on.
I see.
And everything you doing right now is something you need
Where
to work
on. Where you train at? Where you parks you train at?
A couple of parks right now. I train at Holiday in the daytime.
Okay.
At nighttime, I train at Los Olas. It's a park in Los Olas. Light stays on all night.
Okay.
It's a nice site too. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
The kids that I do train now, it's a little bit more. I like going to Los Olas at night for two reasons. Because we train, and then we talk. Me and the kids I train, we train, and then we talk. We sit by the ocean, and we talk, and we have clear conversations about whatever, because it's important about football, but it's more important about life.
No
you know
doubt.
what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So see what they going through, and see how I can help. You know, so that's what I do.
And that's an amazing thing, man. And this ain't Rasheen talking, this FattMann talking. Tell your mama to stop coming out them shorts on like that.
Yeah.
Just sit in the car and drop you off and come back and get it. That's it. And I said it. FattMann said that. Hey. But nigga gotta love it.
Gotta love it, though.
Gotta love it. You doing a positive thing, brother. You doing a positive thing, man. I'm forever support you, bro.
Always.
And when I heard you was coming back, I wanted to sit with this dude and talk to this dude again, man.
Yeah, what's that?
Hey, bro, keep doing what you're doing, man.
Do it, man.
Keep doing what you're doing, man. I ain't stopping, man.
I know you ain't stopping.
We grinding, man.
We grinding, man.
It's a grind, though. Life a grind, bro.
Yeah, man. Hey, like I said, bro, it's not the race to get to the top. It's the race to say I'm gonna see you there, bro.
I agree.
It's the race to say I'm gonna see you there.
I agree.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Because I understand it don't happen overnight.
No, not at all.
Nothing worth having that happens overnight.
No, sir.
It don't, bro. So,
hey,
man, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Tell them how they can find you, Sheed.
You already know y'all can find me on Instagram, callhim_raw, or on Instagram as well. Line Up official page. You already know Mr. Line Him Up himself.
Man,
Six God himself. No Drake type stuff. You know,
hey.
That's just my number. You know that's what I'm rocking with.
Hey,
yeah, so you know my boy FattMann, Chop Up Hour, baby.
Yo. Hey. We out here, man. It's another cool episode with motherfucking Rasheen Miller.
Yes, sir.
From Line It Up, man. Y'all fuck with him. Y'all tap in, man. Y'all know how to get at him, man. Bring them kids out there, man. He gonna give them the tools that they need, man, to make them better. Yeah, in that football game. Or whatever. Life, too, man. You just spoke about it. Life skills, too, man. You got all that, man.
Yeah.
Y'all get at me, tap in, like and share, man. This is the Chop Up Hour. I'm FattMann, and we out this bitch. Yo.